In the ever-evolving landscape of Africa's economic transformation, few developments capture the imagination and promise of regional collaboration, like the recent arrival of Burkina Faso's second batch of heavy-duty equipment. What might appear on the surface as a simple consignment of construction and agricultural machinery holds within it a powerful symbol of national ambition, military modernization, and the vital importance of cross-border partnerships. This delivery, documented in a now widely shared video on social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter, by user Sika Official One, paints a vivid picture of a country determined to take its future into its own hands. But perhaps more intriguingly, it reveals the quiet yet powerful role Ghana is playing in reshaping the logistics of West African progress. Before we dive deeper into today's update, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support is key to helping us grow and reach more viewers like you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on exciting updates. The scene captured in that video is striking. Towering cranes gently offloading enormous excavators, heavy-duty trucks, and specialized construction machines onto Ghanaian soil. These are not simply machines, they are tools of transformation. Each piece of equipment represents a step forward for Burkina Faso as it strives to modernize its infrastructure, enhance food production, and bolster national resilience. Under the leadership of President Ibrahim Traoré, the country has declared a bold vision, one that distances itself from traditional foreign aid dependency and instead leans heavily into self-sufficiency and pragmatic investments. And the fact that this vision is unfolding with the steady support of neighboring Ghana is a narrative that deserves far more attention. Burkina Faso, as many know, is landlocked. It has no direct access to the sea. That geographical limitation has long complicated its ability to trade globally, move goods efficiently, or import the very machinery now seen being offloaded. In the past, such limitations came at a steep cost: higher tariffs, delays, and dependencies that strangled ambition. But with this new delivery and the one before it, a new chapter is being written, one of coordinated logistics, regional trust, and shared opportunity. Ghana, with its advanced port systems and strategic location, is now at the heart of that chapter. The port of Tema, where the footage was likely filmed, has been undergoing significant upgrades. The addition of the Golden Jubilee terminal has transformed the port's handling capabilities. And with these upgrades, Ghana has positioned itself as not just a trade partner, but a logistics powerhouse for the region. For countries like Burkina Faso, this matters immensely. It means that despite lacking a coastline, they are no longer excluded from the benefits of global commerce. With Ghana as a reliable partner, their imports can arrive swiftly, securely, and without the bureaucratic headaches that have long plagued cross-border transactions in West Africa. President Ibrahim Traoré's decision to double down on investments in heavy-duty equipment is rooted in more than just economics. It's a strategic move. With the first batch focusing heavily on agricultural and road-building machinery, and the second batch expanding the scope, there's a clear recognition that infrastructure is the foundation of independence. The equipment is not just meant to pave roads, it is meant to build autonomy, to open corridors where there were none, to connect villages, towns, and industries, to lift an entire nation's capacity to grow its own food, transport its own goods, and defend its own interests. The symbolism becomes even more potent when one considers the geopolitical undertones. Burkina Faso, under Traoré's leadership, has notably distanced itself from institutions like the International Monetary Fund and World Bank. By rejecting loans and aid and instead choosing to invest in physical assets and regional partnerships, the country is signaling a profound shift. It is choosing tangible empowerment over financial entanglement. And that equipment being offloaded in Ghana is the physical manifestation of that choice. What makes Ghana's role in all of this even more impressive is the seamlessness with which it is being executed. While international headlines often focus on crises and conflict within West Africa, this cooperation between Ghana and Burkina Faso is a refreshing reminder that functional diplomacy and mutual benefit still thrive on the continent. The machinery doesn't just arrive on its own. It requires customs clearance, port management, logistics coordination, and safe transit across borders. Ghana's ability to provide all of this in a professional, efficient, and secure manner not only benefits Burkina Faso, it elevates Ghana's own standing as a trade and transit leader. And the economic implications for Ghana are equally significant. Handling imports for a landlocked neighbor isn't just goodwill, it's good business. Every container that moves through the port of Tema brings with it revenue, jobs, and economic activity. Warehouses get used, trucks get hired, customs officials, port workers, and logistics companies all benefit. The fact that this is the second batch of equipment from Burkina Faso only reinforces the trust and reliability Ghana has built. This is not a one-off event. It's the formation of a dependable trade corridor, a corridor that may soon be used by other landlocked countries like Mali and Niger as well. And yet, while this progress is commendable, it doesn't come without its challenges. Burkina Faso, according to past World Trade Organization reports, still faces structural hurdles, high import duties, cumbersome border regulations, and the logistical complexities of inland transport. These are problems that cannot be solved by a single shipment or a single partnership, but they can be addressed incrementally through continued cooperation and regional alignment. Ghana's facilitation role offers a template. It demonstrates that with political will, strategic investment, and mutual respect, even the most entrenched logistical challenges can be turned into opportunities. The story also reflects a broader trend across Africa, one where countries are slowly beginning to rely more on each other rather than on distant powers. The idea of Pan-African cooperation is no longer just a philosophical dream or a political slogan. It's happening on the ground, at ports, in warehouses, and on transport routes. Every shipment that Burkina Faso brings in through Ghana strengthens not only their bilateral relationship, but also the fabric of West African integration. It's a small glimpse into what a self-reliant, interconnected Africa might look like. For viewers watching that video, seeing those massive machines roll down Ghanaian ramps onto waiting trailers, it might seem like just another import. But behind every tracked bulldozer and every lined-up truck, there is a story of vision, of leadership, and of collaboration. President Traoré is making a statement, not just to his citizens, but to the world, that Burkina Faso will build, that Burkina Faso will grow, that Burkina Faso will not wait for handouts, but will instead invest in its own strength. And Ghana, by opening its ports, ensuring smooth passage, and offering its infrastructure, is proving that neighboring countries can be more than bystanders. They can be partners. In the grand arc of African development, stories like these often go unnoticed. They lack the drama of crisis or the flash of mega projects, but their impact is far-reaching. Equipment like this builds more than roads and farms. It builds futures. It changes what's possible. It tells young engineers, farmers, and entrepreneurs that their country is preparing for growth, that the tools are coming, that the groundwork is being laid. And for Ghana, this moment is just as defining. It cements the country's status as a key logistical gateway, not only for its own economy, but for the prosperity of its neighbors. The efficiency of Tema Port, the professionalism of its handlers, and the vision behind its upgrades are all beginning to bear fruit, not just for Ghana, but for all of West Africa. So as the dust settles around the latest shipment and the machinery begins its journey inland to Burkina Faso, what we are witnessing is more than just the transfer of goods. It is the passing of a torch, a quiet revolution in how African countries can and should work together, one delivery at a time, one partnership at a time. The foundations of a new Africa are being laid. And whether it's in the ports of Ghana or the farmlands of Burkina Faso, one thing is becoming increasingly clear. Progress is moving, and it's moving on wheels forged not just from steel and rubber, but from trust, vision, and regional unity.
If today is your first time watching this channel or you are returning to this channel for the exciting content, please subscribe to the channel for more educative and developmental projects across Ghana and Africa as a whole. Do you want to know about the state of a project in Africa? Then make sure to like and comment the name of the project you would like us to talk about and its current state.